Good morning. I'm Chris from Grit Brick Lab, and we are picking today. Why is it starting off at the bottom? This is in reverse. Let's go backwards then. Uh, to the morning, Daddy Rose Bricks. Give me some feedback on the audio and all that when you can. All right. For some reason, my picker started off going backwards, and I already spilled my coffee. My cart bounces around a lot because this warehouse is just not flat. Floors are not flat. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It had to be what happened, but I can work with it. I may have picked the wrong button. I know that Ben from Beehive's Bricks asked for the reverse picker. All right, H. Where's H? H, 10E, 3E. So if you've seen some of my previous videos, you're now getting to see on screen what it's like to pick in a grid. Okay, 10E, 3E. So 10E, 3E. Ooh, found it right on top. Nice. All right. 8E, 6D. Once you find your cabinet, finding your drawer is a lot quicker this way. One of those. 3E, 4B. I think it's the second one of those I picked. 3E, 4A. Same cabinet, next drawer over. I'm glad that a lot of these printed parts are selling because I spent a lot of time putting these in there recently. That does not look like a dark bluish gray part, but it truly is. And my title right there is covered up a little bit. Yeah, so the dark bluish gray text right there, you can't see it all the way. All right. Oh, same cabinet, 1B, same part as before. Found it. All right. Yeah, I'm picking today because quite a few orders came in over the weekend, so helping the team out. I asked them if they wanted my help, and they said they would like it, so I'm giving it to them. 5N, 6B, dark blue. And in fact, it's there. Gosh, it's been a while since I picked. There's so many new parts in the drawers. They're really all going to be there. F71. I have never even picked. That's the first time I picked from H, G, and F. Oh my gosh, I've been so long since I've picked. 6D. F71, 60. It just doesn't look like they're going to be in here. Oh, no, they're in here. There's one. And there's the second one. All right, 16E, 6A. There it is. Sand blue mask. Yeah, there's no mail today. That's exactly what we're doing. We're getting one day ahead. Some people are taking holiday, which is absolutely there. Oh, wait, is that the same drawer? No, 1E, but same general area. 1E has the bigger part in it? Oh, it sure does. It's in there. All right. 2W. So 2W, west. Number 2, very easy to quickly get to. 2E. Brick right on top. Now we jump over to the next row, go to E, 70, and 70 is pretty high count, so it's going to be right here. 7D, sand blue, 2 parts. That's medium blue. So I like Bricker, when you put in the wrong count, it changes the color. Oh, no picture. I hope that's really the real part. All right, so we're doing a big jump over to C. (16W3A). All right, now I got to read the description. What I'm looking for? Or can I don't know. Good morning, Super Bricks. What am I picking here? Plastic wing with dark purple bony spines. Okay. Okay, so it's this. Trans clear. And there's 2 of them in here. It's got to be that one. I probably will check it. Yeah, when I get to processing the order, I think I'll check it because there's no image on it, but I'm pretty sure I know what that is. Okay. Jump in the row, B26E. Uh-oh, I'm going to run into my other guy he's picking. B20. Oh, no, I skipped way too far. B26E. It's not the other row. 26E, 1A. Oh, more dark blue. Buying all my dark blues. Well, see, I said the customers may have bought it all out, but they don't know that I'm going to all these different locations to get it. I don't think that they really care. They just want their parts. As a matter of fact, I know they aren't thinking about it because they're not even aware of it. So it's not something that they not necessarily don't care about. It's not something that's on their mind at all because they just want their parts. 77E, so it's on this side. 2B. Got that one right. Another dark blue. 69E. 1C. More dark blue. What do you do with this many dark blue? Mud guards. 49N. I think we're going to cross over the employee in perfect timing because we got enough room in this area to move around. All right, so 3 of this. And I'm going to make the jump to new parts. So we're going to head this way. Hey, Steve, I'm doing a live over here. I didn't really tell you, but you got a hi from Daddy O Bricks in Florida.
Hey.
He says, "Hey, you got a hi." All right. 1746. Oh boy, don't get him started, Daddy O Bricks, because those nanigans will start up. You don't know how fast he'll start that back up. Yeah, I know you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know that. More dark blue. All right, 1454. See, these are still in sequence, so I'm looking all over for 1454. Where's 1454? All right, so that's everything. I don't remember if I can do a finish and a pick. Okay, I won't say anything. Um, and I need to pack these in a new. All right, so we have these GBL new stickers for those new parts and a new bag. So we put them in a bag. We separate them from the used parts so customers will flat out know that those are the new ones. Sometimes, honestly, our used parts in some days or some ways are better than the used. Every once in a while, they're better. Okay, slowly over the ramps. Pick up the coffee while we're traveling. I think what I'll do to be safe is I'm going to finish that, minimize that, bring up OBS. Uh, Where's my window? Oh, it's down there. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna create a new view. So let's add a source. Actually, if I click on this one and I say, can't I duplicate this one? Copy, paste. I copied the display capture. So. There we go. Now we have another webcam. And if we put that one like this. There. Now, while I'm getting this order labeled up, you guys can see that instead. So let me get these parts. I'm gonna walk over here, and you guys can still be interacting together while I print a label. And I can also verify that that part is correct from that drawer, and then we can stay picking together this way. I can even see names over here when I'm not over there. Okay, I'm going to open this order up on BrickOwl and see if it has a picture of that part. It does on BrickOwl. Yeah, on BrickOwl it has a picture of this part number and everything. According to this, they still have one left. And they bought a total of 5 of those dark blue mud guards with 7 left in the store and 5 new ones. So they bought 10 total. All right, let's pack this order. I haven't packed an order in so long. Okay, see if I can remember how to do this. Filter this. I'm gonna pack this. I do remember actually I've packed on that computer over there, and it does preserve the privacy of the people. UPS ground advantage. So maybe the next one I'll do it. Ground Advantage, no insurance, pack and ship. And I think my label can come out right here. You know what it is? Yeah, I know what it is. When the label shows up on the screen, that has customer information on it. That's what you can't do. But everything inside Bricker you can do from there. But I can't do the label that way. So I can do just about everything, but there are limits. All right, let's get a box. I don't know if you guys know, but we created a stamp. Here's our stamp. And these boxes are stamped most of the time ahead of this step. Okay, get a bag. I think they do business cards as well, so I'm going to do a business card. I think what I'm going to do with these little plastic parts is I'm going to bag those separately as well. Yeah, I got to do my numbers for this month, last month as well. For whatever reason, I woke up this morning and I was looking at the daily average and it went way down. And I was like, oh, what happened? And I'm like, oh, wake up. Today is a new month. The months are flying by. Okay, so there's this. So here's packaging. I feel like that'll be really well to get there. Grab a business card. And gratefully, the number, I got a pen right here. Number is on the label for their order number. I'm just about ready to start another pick. Looks like he's already packed 4 orders today. All right, how much left is there to pack? So let's put that back like that. Go to here. And actually, I want to do this. Okay. So still there's 9 hours worth of packing left. So we're going to continue to help pick orders. One lot. I'm not picking that one. 8? No, I'm going to go for the 40, and Steve will take care of the 8 and the 1 and a multi pick. He likes to do those. Okay. Is this going in? It's going in reverse again. Why am I doing this? Let me cancel this. Cancel this. Leave picker. Is there a button or something? Oh, checkbox. I do have the checkbox on for reverse picking. Okay, so if I go back to that. Okay, now we're in forward. Now we're on soft floor. All right, starting in the new this time. Going forward. 14E5C, the new system here, and some of the new has been relabeled 14E5C. 17W, 1B. So W is going to be on the other side, 1B. (24E) other side. 7A. So there, 867 is a conversion of the old system uh, to allow us to add lowers without renumbering everything. But eventually, when we get to 867 cabinet, we will have to relabel all of it again, one drawer at a time. So I quit doing that because I knew we were going to have to relabel it again eventually. And well, I don't add new parts really all that often. 959E, 2E. Picking orders is nice because it kind of, I don't know, gives me a sense of what some people are interested in. 1262. It's been a while since I picked an order too. It's been like almost a month since I picked an order. 1587. 2. I suppose I'd have to pick orders for a while to know what they've been ordering. And I guess I could look and see what they're ordering without even picking orders. But picking orders is where I started. Man, I feel disconnected from it a little bit, not having done it for so long. I also like doing it because sometimes you learn something about the picking setup as you're going through, maybe something that they've just gotten accustomed to and compliant with. Maybe and it shouldn't be tolerated, but they are tolerating it. Because sometimes when you're in the management role and you're saying, we're going to make this change and it's going to be great and everybody's going to love it, and then they just kind of accept it because they're, the subordinate, and they just don't feel like they can say anything. But some of them will still say something. But then when you go and try and experience the change that you've made to the team for yourself, you realize, ooh, I regret that. I am going to give that person an extra one of those because one of them was kind of chewed on a little bit. So we're going to change inventory down to 33 and save that. Give them one extra one. And then we're going to say 2. 44W4A. 44W4A. What is this? 2 in flat silver. (59N). So the N tells me it's the north wall. We don't have very many N's, so I know that I'm jumping the wall. 3A. A tells me it's in the front, so I don't have to reach for the back. I mean, there's so many nice things about this system that just kind of... And when you do it day in and day out, the team is just like, they don't even really have to start. They think less and they just do more because it becomes a muscle memory, subconscious thing. And, you get to a point where you're like reaching for a drawer and you're getting it from the right location and you're like, I don't even remember. Like, sometimes you've been driving for a long time and you realize, I've been driving for the last 4 miles. I don't remember anything I've seen. I've just kind of been, just going. So it's the same thing with this kind of a picking system. You don't really have to think very much about it. You just kind of keep going. 5C. And I guess everybody can get used to their own store in such a nature that you just become so familiar with things. But as we were getting bigger and bigger and the drawer number count was getting higher and higher, that was becoming less and less. All right, 93E to B. A couple of dark green ones. I don't think that's a very common color for that part. 93E to C, next drawer over, to yellow. This is where we can start guessing what this person might be building. All right, 1111E. So we know right away it's going to be on this side. 4G, G column. Green. Oh, there's a lot more than just the one in there. There's two more in there, I guess. All right, so 119E. Black. 1D. I need to pull the drawer out on this one. Should be big enough. Yep, there we go. Yep. 26E. 2D. Green. So these drawers are stuffed with lots. Just stuffed with them. But I didn't even have to pour that drawer out to get to what the customer had ordered. Yeah, the staff it definitely made it necessary. 2084B. Even we're to the point now where I had a person who was picking here by themselves, the new ops manager, and he had to pick from a location that we never told him where it was. It's in the other room, and he managed to find it on his own. He said it took him a minute to figure out kind of the logic behind it. But he was able to find the location. He had never been shown that there was. He's like, I didn't even know there were parts over there. And he walked over there, and he's like, oh, well, this makes sense. Here, I found the part. This trans clear part I'm bagging by itself so that the scratches don't happen as much as possible. Protect it while it ships. 33E16. We got some old parts here. These old green ones. Is it 6E? No, 6D. There is no such thing as a 6E on that kind of a cabinet. Two of the green. This is nice. All these parts have been here. Hopefully we can continue that trend. 34E4H. These ones here I like to always check because I know there's a printed version that sometimes gets missed. Okay, for C. Jumping over to C. 10E, which is not too much, just a step away. 3B. Plenty of that in there. 2, 4, 6. I see one that's got bad color on the side. So nice thing about Bricker is you can come in here, drop that count by 1, throw that one in my back pocket. Now we've got, I removed it so nobody else sends that to a customer. 28E, 3A. Lots of parts in here, but just need one right on top. 32W, 6D. So that's the last cabinet of C. 6D. That's the last drawer of all of C. All right. Oh, wow. Green tile. Is that really in here? So many parts. This one here is a little bit overdone. That is really overdone. I mean, look at the bottom of this. That one there, that's a little overdone. I found my part, but I imagine that has had a couple of pours to get the parts found. All right. 3S. This is the only S. D is the only S wall at this point. I guess there's a little bit of S over there, but 3S, 5D. Tires, 2 tires. Oh man, lovely tires. Dropped one. Bounced. Alright, got it. 5 So the moment I see a 5E, I know I'm not on the same location. So it stood out. 5E to B. Multiple green parts in here. Oh, another one of these. All right, so 20W means it's the other side of the wall. A little bit of step. 2D. It's buried. Got an Admiral Akbar in there. No trap. Okay, 30E to H. More green, 56E to A. I don't see any green. Oh, there is a green down in here, and there's two of them right next to each other. 61E, 1G. '61E. Oh, I did 2G instead of 1G. Is this thing a Lego? Look at that. Is that really a Lego? What is this doing here? I've never seen this before. Let's grab, copy that. If I, can I do that? Yeah, I can. And do inventory, search, location. Yeah, there it is. Medium azure. What is this? It does have a medium azure tint to it. Catalog 7925. What is this thing? $15? Wow. And which set came in medium? Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, all right. All right, well, let's get back to picking this order. Oh my gosh, this thing is stuffed. All right, 1G. Two. Very stuffed with arches. F29E. F. Oh, that's a jump. That's a huge jump. 5D. Yeah, you hook charms on. Well, if I hook charms on that, aren't they gonna? Does it have a lot of clutch to it? A lot of clutch power? Okay. Oh, I haven't picked that yet. HE. That's a huge jump too. We just skipped all the rest of F, all the rest of G, and we go to the first cabinet of H, 8A. Just two. Plenty of them in there. They only want this two. Just two. Not 22. 3E70. Black. It almost looks like green in the picture, and there is green in there. Jumping over to V. One E13C. 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And 1 for good measure. Okay. Same location, just 2. W, 1B. Let's do 11. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oops. 2W7B. Oh, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 4W11C. That's B. Where's 4W? Right next to me. 11C. One green of 2,495. You got it. You got it. 4W15A. 2 of 4,809. Yeah. 15A. Oh, that's because I was going to say 6W14A is missing, but 4W15A is over here. And that is just, yeah, that's completely filled with that part. And one wrong part in there. So among all those black axles, there was this one here. It was different, so it goes in the back pocket. 15C. 10. They're getting 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. All right, so W3W, which is over here. W3W2A. Order is done. All right, so let's do this. Get down that. Bring this up. All right. Get his order packed. Ground advantage. Order total was 4750. Right on the edge of getting insurance. I think I'm going to give him insurance just in case. Where's it going to? Abilene, Texas. If it was $50 domestic, we would get insurance. So it's so close. I'm just going to go ahead and include it. because we automatically include shipping for all orders that they request it. Of course, we give it to them every time, but if they even if they don't request it, we automatically included it at $50. I need a card. I need a bag. I need a box. On grounded, I don't like working with USPS on their insurance. Parcel Guard is easier to work with, and it costs us about $1. So I'd rather work with Parcel Guard. I've tried claims with USPS. They actually sent us, they called us on one and said that we damaged your package. They called us and said that we damaged your package. It's our fault. Code 75. It's a special code for when they damage one of your boxes. Then I submitted a claim per their request on the phone call that they gave us. Then I got a letter in the mail that said if I can't produce any photo evidence of the package that they lost and damaged, that my claim may not be approved. So I'm like, okay, so you damaged one of my package, you tell me to file a claim, and then you tell me to produce the material that you lost so that I can get my claim approved. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Of course, it makes sense because of who you're working with. You know, they have so many layers. So, definitely prefer working with Parcel Guard. One time, Parcel Guard said, just change your policy so that customers are required to have photos of their damaged shipping box. So we updated our policy. They approved the claim with like very little evidence. Yeah. Well, my experience with USPS has not been great. So, but then again, I've tried to avoid them too. But the one case where I wonder if we had Parcel Guard on that one there. It's been long enough. I don't even remember the order number now. All right, let's get back to picking. No, not minimize. Drop down here. All right, so pickable orders. How much is left? There's still 9 hours worth of picking. How do you click one without it popping up with that screen? Okay. So good for, I'm glad that it works out for you, Daddy O Bricks. I'm glad to hear somebody's working with them. Yeah, I don't have a good thought in my mind for working with that insurance. So, oh, somebody's building a lot of, what is that guy's name? I forget that guy's name. That minifig. But somebody's building a lot. We had a lot of bits. He's pretty common. He's got a purple face and a black hair. That's nice, Steve. If I showed it to these guys on the live, I bet you they could tell me who it was. Give me one of those torsos real quick. So Steve is picking the legs and the torsos for this minifig, minifig, And the entire drawer is just, that's all it's in the whole drawer. So that means the whole order so far is just that one, the parts to build that one minifig, which I can't remember who it is. It's a Marvel or a, I don't know, DC. Okay, so we don't even have any new parts for this order at all. And we're doing 46E. So we start off pretty deep on the first row, 2H. One. 49N. 8A. 1, 2, 3. W. $1 each. Wow. $1 each with 10 left. Some of those classic space parts are getting pretty up there. All right, all the way over to DS. These soft floors are nice because I can push my cart at higher speed, and not spill my coffee. 3F. 19S, 3F. What am I doing? I'm probably doing light gray, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Finally! Okay. Those were totally light gray. All right, E5E. 4C. And then two of the other fingers, and those are only going for 69 cents. They still just want just enough to fit their needs. 46E. Okay, so now it's time to check, make sure that they do not have the underside notch. And indeed they don't. Years ago I shipped some of these and didn't really know about that variation and got some customer the wrong part and they were like, you shipped the wrong part, help me. Okay, 40. Most time, in my experience, customers are pretty good. Some of these are just a different shade of light gray than the others. Let's see if we can, there we go, 3 of the same shade. H. Oh, big jump. 34 cents for 26. 8C. Or 1C. 8. There's going to be a lot in that drawer. It's a big drawer for that part. Well, they're there. At least the color stands out. So sometimes the color variation is what helps out a lot. But that's a lot of small parts in a big drawer. I don't think I would have done it if I was the one to fill that drawer. 1D, the other part of the hinge. They only want one. That's okay. I get it. Yes. One more part. Oh, a minifig to throw in. Oh, 17, not 60. And here he is. And we're done. Okay, so there's some of mine and some of his in there. No, 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 no. Need to refresh. Yep. Grounded vintage. Breaker does speed things up a lot. I don't have to copy tracking numbers and do copy and paste. It's very little I have to do to get these packed compared to previous um, setups that we've had in the past. Very, very small amount. I'm bag that minifig by himself. What time is it? I got to end this stream by 7 o'clock. So we got time for maybe one more and then we're done. All right, so here's what the order looks like. I'm going to put a piece of paper in there with this one. Okay, ready for some more. My cart is tipping to one side. I will fix that after the stream, but it's off balance. I keep doing that. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. We click here. There we go. You click on the letter instead of the name area. And there we go. And I'm going straight to A, so I might as well shortcut to A. A11W 4C. Surprised there's so many of this part in there. 2 11W4E. Same cabinet. What is that? Brown? Oh yeah. Okay, shortcut to B. 11E6A. 2 blue. Wow. What a great combination of parts. Jump to D. Moving right along in this store. 19S. An inch. One lonely little purple in there, dark purple. 21S 4D. I see a dark purple here, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a dark blue. Dark blue amongst other dark blue parts. And that dark purple one wild or sifted its way to the top. All right, 12W. 6B. I think I might vacuum the store floor. All right, 12W. What am I? Red foot? No, orange. And there's two orange in there. 41W. IB. Interesting part. Another one. Same general area here. 52W1A. There's a troll in here. And the part I'm looking for. Now I don't have room for my troll. This troll. How did you even get in here? How did you ever get in here? How in the world does a troll fit in there? Okay. Six A. Don't even have to move. Dark turquoise. One. Maybe it's time to do Bionicle. I've got tubs of Bionicle. 66W. Just a little bit of walking. Okay, now we move. 9W. 1A. No color on that one, but here's what I'm looking for, and I believe we found it. 16E. Red is red. All right, so be it. Last part, 19W6C. Oh boy, look at this beautiful drawer. 2, 4, 6. Please tell me those are metallic silver. Yeah, metallic silver and flat silver. Big mix-ups, lots of mix-ups all the time. So this would be the last one I packed today, or the last one on camera anyways. I think I might be done. I've contributed about an hour's worth of picking time today. The guy who ordered that torso for the minifig's name is Sinestro. His shipping name is Dark Knight. That's fun. Oh, there's a message on this one. It says, thanks a lot. And his name is Bionicle29. Fun. Okay. Okay, let's make a label for this guy. What am I doing today? I don't even know what I'm doing today. Oh, I got to go help at church today. That's what I'm doing. I think I might get started here. I've got a task. I'm setting up some of the tech for Awana, which is approved workmen are not ashamed. Um, what else in there? No, they don't have. Oh, they're down the bottom. Um, Slides and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you, Super Bricks. Thanks for the blessing. Um, I'm trying to get a little bit more technology as part of our way we do the slides for the cubbies. We got two big screens in the TV screens in the room, and some of the kids said they can't see the teaching slides, little pictures that go along with the teaching. So I might go in and set some of that up today. Well, I should be in it today. Sometimes we get busy and I gotta take care of the work. Are you done? Yeah, I'm done too. I think between everybody, um, yeah, nice job. There's a lot in there. Yeah, we made a good dent. It'll be fine. Nothing's gonna go out today anyway, so we have all tomorrow to catch up. So yeah, I think I agree with that. That was the goal. Make a little bit of work today, so tomorrow's not as aggressive or is not as bad. I will be putting a sale on soon, and it's going to be. I don't know, Steve. It all depends on whether or not you guys can handle the work.
We need to get Doug.
Get an additional picker. Packing technique. All right, so I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a great day. Happy Labor Day from Steve and from me. Everybody have a nice Labor Day. Be safe.